Today's thought for the week is basically your ratio between punishment, I'm doing that in inverted commas, versus reward. So remember, our goal in life in dog training really is to guide our dogs through and showing them there's a better path, a more rewarding path. So really, if you go back to my views on looking for the affirmative, the more you can train yourself to look for the things you want your dog to do rather than noticing the things that you don't want them to do, the easier this becomes. But let me give you a simple ratio, okay? What you want to do is be rewarding, in a nutshell, rewarding more often than you're punishing. And when I say punishing, I mean every time your dog doesn't comply with something and you make them do, however you do that, that means you're punishing that behaviour, right? So it might be that they didn't sit, so you put your hands on them and make them sit. It might be that they got to the end of the lead and you had to give them a pop to bring them back to you. They're all punishments, for big L. Let's call it a negative consequence. So really, it's your goal to show them there's a better path. The only way we can do that is to show them there's more rewards and more rewarding ways you can do things than me making you do. So how do we do that? Quite simply, we reward more often than we punish. So if you have to give your dog a negative consequence, you need to think of ways you can add 3 or 4 ways of rewarding them. It doesn't have to be this for the same thing, but the end goal is that you are rewarding more often. So if your dog doesn't sit, you have to make them sit. The next 3 or 4 times they do something, make sure you set it up so easy that they can't fail, and that way you have given them more rewards than constant negative consequences. And here's a number to aim for. So to start off with, I'd start off with about 3 to 1, so three rewards to 1 punishment. But your end goal should be around 10 to 1. So early try and aim it for 3 to 1, because it is a lot to think about. On a regular basis, you should be hitting about 5 to 1.